CBU had its debut on the national stage this last week as the women's basketball team competes for the first time ever in March Madness. And it may not be the first Monday in May, but CBU students brought their own version of the Met Gala for the annual Woo Fest. CBU TV starts now. Hello, I'm Alexa Bonmiller.
And I'm Noemi Solorzano. Thank you for joining us. We have a lot to recap today. Here at home, the CBU women's basketball team making history, participating for the first time in March Madness.
Facing the UCLA Bruins in the first round of March Madness. Despite the 55-84 final, the women's team having an incredible season. Here's Zach Ybarra with more on CBU's most successful basketball season to date.
For the first time in CBU history, the women's basketball team made it into March Madness. And while things didn't end exactly how they wanted, I got a chance to speak with Chloe Lemon to put into perspective this season along with the future outlook of the team. When it comes to college basketball, it's every team's goal to take part in March Madness. For Lemon and the Lancers, this season made clear just how special this team was in her eyes.
Starting in the summertime when we all were first meeting each other, we did a lot of hangouts and just spent a lot of quality time with each other off of the basketball court, whether that was playing like dodgeball or kickball or just eating together for family dinners. I think that really brought us close together, and that showed on the court.
In sports, team bonding is a key ingredient to a well-run program, but that starts with good coaching. And Lemon made it clear how head coach Jared Olson has prepared this team for success and how his impact has been felt throughout this program.
He has done a lot for us in this program. He's poured his blood, sweat, and tears into it. And we're looking forward to another season with him leading us and just being a great guide for us, because at the end of the day, we couldn't do it without him.
As many athletes know, rosters can be a revolving door, and the future of this team is somewhat in question with some key players on the team preparing to graduate. However, Lemon puts those worries to rest and believes her squad has what it takes to maintain success.
But next year, I think that we have the opportunity to make it as far as we did this year, maybe even further, because of just the connections and the bonds we've formed with the girls that are staying and the newcomers that we have coming in. I think we're going to have a really good squad, and I think a lot of us are capable of being leaders, the leaders that were like Webb, Barrington, and Nene. So I think that we'll be able to fill their shoes and, follow in their footsteps.
Finding those leaders will be an important task for this team as the offseason approaches, with a chance to add more talent with the hopes of winning it all next season. For CBU TV, I'm Zach Ybarra.
And this is CBU's first time in both men and women's basketball that a team has made it to this tournament.
Definitely a win for the team. Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, announced last week that she will be undergoing cancer treatment. In a video posted by Kensington Palace, Middleton revealed that cancer had been detected after undergoing abdominal surgery in January.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment.
This comes after a series of controversies and conspiracies online surrounding the royal family. Regardless of the diagnosis, the Princess of Wales was scheduled to appear to the public on Easter Sunday.
World-class baseball player Shohei Ohtani addressed the media after a sports gambling scandal broke out last week involving his longtime interpreter. Ipei Mizuhara was fired by the Dodgers on March 20th, and with new interpreter Will Ireton, Ohtani maintains his distance from his former translator, claiming Mizuhara had stolen funds from his account. Ohtani recently signed the highest-paid sports contract of $700 million with the Dodgers this offseason.
There is still time before the annual Met Gala this year, but here at CBU, students showed up to the annual Woo Fest ready to woo the audience with their best talents and outfits. Our reporter, Amy Ferguson, with more.
CBU's annual Woo Fest tradition is in full swing tonight with the theme Around the World. And while many are excited to see the acts, their favorite part is dressing formal for the night. Let's take a look at these fabulous looks. So who are you wearing tonight?
Today I am wearing Salvation Army, Goodwill, a random thrift store in San Diego, and also thrifted.
This really exclusive designer called Windsor.
I would say I'm wearing velvet just in general. The velvet, the velvet gloves, the velvet dress.
During the Woo Fest show, students have the opportunity to show off their talent in an attempt to woo the audience. I asked some audience members who they are excited to see. And what are you most excited to see?
I'm most excited to see my friend Angel.
Tonight, I am most excited to see my boy Drake Nelson and his band Rip It to close.
I think I'm excited for the RA dance.
WooFest 2024 had everything from fabulous looks to fabulous acts. For CBU TV, I'm Amy Ferguson.
Well, that's definitely a memorable tradition for students here on campus.
For sure. Thank you for joining us. Remember to follow us on all our social media. Until next time.